What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? We are back with another episode of the Wiley Show. And I had to take a little break and listen, I've been sleeping and I'm taking a good nap. Took some amazing good naps and just sleeping. I said, hey, I'm gonna come back. And when I checked on it, that we reached another milestone on the show. I think we have about 22,000 subs. So I want to say, thank you to the subscribers. Thank you to the people. Thank you for the love. But I've been like resting for these tests because I have been doing a lot of, shows. So I took about 2 days off, and I said, hey, I'm gonna come back, and it was super excited. I woke up today with some good news about 22,000 subs. So we on the road to about 30,000, and we want to get there by the end of the year. So I want to say thank you to y'all for supporting the show and doing it. I remember when we reached 1,000, and so it's been a lot of work, but we are here. Shout out to the producers. Just really, really super excited for the show. Now, it's just we got some topics that we're going to discuss today in this show. I want to just give a special shout out to all the producers in here that are coming here. Let me clap for myself. Like, I am so super excited for that. For us like reaching this milestone. Also, too, I want to talk about T.S. Madison for a second. Can we bring T.S. Madison up? I first would like to say, because I think she said that, Black content creators do not cover her. We cover her on our show. She have just got, I would say, the New York Times did a cover story on her. When her show came out, the T.S. Madison Experience, we were one of the only YouTube shows that covered each episode. We covered each show. I mean, she was the reason why I went and got, I think it was Sling, or I went and got, I think Sling TV. No, it wasn't Sling TV. I forgot the app that I got to have to pay for the service to watch a show. And I would literally, whatever I'm doing that day, I would make sure to get home to cover her show. And so we were one of the YouTube channels that did cover her show. And supported her show. And we cover her stuff all the time. And so we want to interview her. We reached out and we sent an email. I know she's been booked and busy. She's doing a movie. And I know she's booked and busy, but we do cover T.S. Madison over here. Anytime somebody try to be disrespectful to her, we will come out and say, do not say that about T.S. Madison. We love T.S. Madison. T.S. Madison is the queen, but we're one of the ones that I feel that covered that show. And it was a good show. By the way, I had a good time watching it, and it was a good episode. I had a good time watching it. So let me make sure that so we was one of the ones to do it. So I just want to say that and just say shout out to her and let it, to continue to be great. But I'm super excited for her, doing a movie, and excuse me, she's doing a movie, and she was covered on New York Times. They wrote a beautiful article about her, and I was like, this is really good. And so we as Black content creators need to do a better job covering her and posting this on our social media. So we were one of the ones that will cover her, and I'm just going to be crystal clear on that. All right. So I just want to say, people can say what they want to say, but we do cover her on the show. People can say what they want. When it's something that T.S. Madison is doing, whether it's good, bad, or whatever, we cover her on this show, and we make sure that we put some respect on Sis' name, because Sis definitely deserving of that, and so respect on her name. So I'm gonna say it again for people that's in the back. Okay. I'm just gonna say it to you. We cover her. All right, any clear? So y'all let her know, and this is why it's so important for the producers to let people know when we cover these acts, and we put it on there. And one of my favorite things about T.S. Madison that I admired about her, that how she took her career of being this adult entertainer and just transition into Hollywood to becoming an actress, to becoming a host on different other type shows. That's one thing I can say. She really took online and really transition into Hollywood. And she have always wanted to be in Hollywood. And I think doors are opening up. And you will probably see, not probably, you will see her in a nighttime, late night show formula on BET Plus, or maybe on WeTV. You will probably see like a late night show of T.S. Madison. I can see her doing late night. Hell, I can even see her doing daytime. She just have that in her spirit. So I really want to say that. And we're going to say shout out to UTS Madison. We love you and keep up the amazing good work. I just want to say that, okay? I want to say that because somebody was like, oh, she said that black people don't cover. We're like, we black. We cover her. Okay. I'm going to say it again. We are a black show and we cover her on a lot. Anytime when she come up, we definitely cover her. And this is why y'all take this and say, hey, go on the Wiley Show. I am prepared to do that interview because she's just an amazing talent. And she's one of the best talent. And I watch her, and I even like watching her morning show and to see how she have helped bring up her team, whether it was Oliver or whether it was Chi Chi or whether it was Craig. You know, she helped bring up them too. And now they are making money on online and they're being verified and stuff like that. She helped bring them up into other avenues. So that's great. Not too many people would bring up their friends in their inner circle. Sometimes when people make it to Hollywood, they leave you to the side, be like, I ain't worried about you. I'm moving on up by my dang on stuff. But with her, she literally moved up the people that was in her inner circle. And now they're making great opportunities, great deals, and making money on themselves outside of working with T.S. Madison. That is what I call an amazing person, an amazing thing, and it's just great. You know, she helped Craig with the books. You know, Oliver is just an amazing graphic designer, an amazing person in business. Now he's have transitioned into a content creator, and of course he's on Chasing Atlanta. You know, he does a lot of stuff too. So I was be great. So I want to say again, T.S. Madison, we love her. We respect her on this show. Anyway, people try to come on the show and be disrespectful towards her, we will always say, put some respect on her name because T.S. Madison is a force to be reckoned with. And she's moving on up in the world. And we're happy that she's moving on up in the world. And we want to see more of her moving up in the world. And I want to say thank you so very much to the one and only T.S. Madison. Now, R. Kelly. Now, who is this girl? Okay, is it Israel? Is it Israel? Hold on, let me make sure I get the right person because, um, you know, because Gayle King interviewed Azriel Clary. And Azriel Clary was looking nice with the black jacket, with the white shirt, and she was like saying that R. Kelly was, you know, schooling them and telling them how to react in this interview when it comes to when she was interviewing Azriel and other girl. So she in her testimony, she talked about how he had them eating boo-boo, and it was very graphic where some of the details we do not know. And the reason why we know that about Boo Boo and all that, because, you know, because of Tasha reported on this, and, you know, she put it all out there on her YouTube. And that's why we know that that was one of the components. But the judge did not make any of that public because it was so graphic. But, you know, she did an interview, Azrael did an interview, and they were talking about R. Kelly and all of this. And, you know, people, even R. Kelly himself wrote a statement. I don't know if he wrote it. Well, he can't really, I don't know if he wrote it or had one of his girls wrote it. I want to read it. Give me a second. I'm going to bring it up and let me read it to you what he wrote. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm going to bring it up. I should have already had it here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where's his page? Where's his page? Okay. Well, what he said was, you know, he said he's innocent and he did not agree with the sentence. Oh, I put it on my Instagram too. Duh. I put it on my Instagram. So he said, to all of my fans and supporters, I love you all and thank you all for the support. Today's verdict was disappointing, and I will continue to prove my innocence and fight for my freedom. So he put that on the page. So many people said, and this is something I don't know, but they're saying that Azriel Clary should get an award for her putting on this front, that she was not a victim, that she changed her story, that once the money ran dry and all of this, she wanted to throw R. Kelly under the bus. So people were posting that in the comments. And I was reading the comments, and they was like, she looks, and then people were saying, they were looking at her and they was talking about, one particular comment said she looks 10 years older around the eyes. And that's one of the things where when you're dating someone older and you're with someone that's taking advantage of you, that things happen to your, messes up your whole look. And another person was like, give her an award. She's lying. She's not a victim. She was with him. And so now all of this is just going on. So she do looks older. I think that she looks really stressed. And I believe that R. Kelly had these women in bondage. I believe that, in my humble opinion. Now, we do have people that call into our show and that do not like what we say, that come on this particular episode and they're really angry when we talk about R. Kelly, because we do have some people that really love R. Kelly and really support him. Anything that he does, he don't do no wrong. But in my humble opinion on this show, I know for a fact that this brother, that without a doubt, not allegedly, that he was abuser of these women. It was a clip of when his performances, he was holding up an 18-year-old sign, like you got to be 18. And they said, oh, he should be canceled then. So I'm glad that he's canceled. I did see Acorn was like, he should he should, go to the victims and apologize for what he did. And we should have an open heart of pretty much what he was saying. But I, disagree. I think when you first need to serve some time in prison before we talking about forgiving him or open it up and having this conversation with him, he must first serve some time, because he did it to these innocent young women and he created this enterprise, and he deserved to be guilty. And I knew he was going to be guilty. I was not shocked by the verdict. All of you all were tuning in to that particular video, got about 6,000 hits, and you all was there for it. And most of the callers knew that he was guilty. So hearing Azriel Clary doing an interview and talking about this and how she said she felt so bad after she did that interview with Gayle King, she felt some type of way. You clearly could see in her face that she's stressed, that she does a lot of crying, that, she was under a lot of pressure. If I don't know if you all saw the picture of her, but you clearly could see her under a lot of stress, right? And that's one of the consequences when you dating someone so young, okay? And you're putting someone up in a situation. And so that's how I look at it when it comes to that and stuff like that. Yeah. Hold on one second. Hold on, I'm gonna log out of here. All right. Give me 1 second, because I'm so tired of that thing beeping. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, she definitely need therapy. Give me 1 second, you guys. I am going to log out of my Instagram right quick, because I'm getting all these Instagram updates. And I be telling folks, I'm live, and they don't care. They still be sending me DMs, which I'm happy for, because there'll be a lot of stuff that we should cover on the show. Okay. One other topic that, give me a second, that I do want to bring up. I did not add it to the title because I did not want to bring all the trolls coming in my comments and stuff like that. But dealing with a YouTuber, y'all know who Nosy is. That's one of the YouTubers that were banned from YouTube. And someone sent me some clips that she was actually banned from Blog Talk Radio. Give me a second. that she was banned from Blog Talk Radio. Wait a minute, what the world? Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, we back. That Nosy, I don't know if any of y'all know, Nosy is a YouTuber, wish she was banned on YouTube. But someone sent me some information that she was banned from Blog Talk Radio. And I was like, what? So I go and I log in and I read the article that she was harassing veterans, right? And leaking their information, harassing them. And I'm like, whoa. Give me a second. No, it was Blog Talk Radio. And she was bringing up the people's name, and I'm not gonna say her because it's got a government name on it, but she was harassing. Then she started a go for then she was planning on F your flag day on 9/11. Then she I'm not gonna say her name, but she was on a website about counter domestic terrorism, and it was like the woman behind the flag burning movement that for September 11 recently began doxing veterans on her radio show hosted on blogtalkradio.com. In the video, right, you hear Nosy revealing the name and phone numbers of a U.S. veteran. Within hours of her doing, the veterans received a phone call from someone threatening to gut his wife and do harm to his unborn child. We're not sure why Blog Talk Radio has allowed people to carry out acts of terrorism against U.S. soldiers on their website. So all of this, and I'm like, whoa. And I wasn't shocked. I'm like, here we go. Like, she wasn't just banned on YouTube, that she was also banned on Blog Talk Radio. Okay. So this is something. Okay. And they said shout out to Danny down the rabbit hole, recently researching Nosy Hole lies is so many people. Yeah. So it's like not shocked. I'm like, if you banned from Blog Talk, what the world have you been doing to get banned from that particular site? I'm like, whoa, how can you get banned from Blog Talk? So she was doing something against the veterans. I got my whole towel right here. Hold on, let me pull this towel down. She was banned from that, and I'm like, whoa, like you get banned from that? Really? And that's something where you're not learning, like you're doing a little bit too much. And you must really been doing something wrong with Blog Talk banning you, because that site take you $39 and you could pretty much do whatever you want to do. But I think she did a little bit too much. Okay. Especially since you hardly even use this Blog Talk Radio. Exactly. So when I heard her voice and she was clearly like doxing the veteran, the veterans, that of that fought for this country, you clearly hear her voice, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I didn't really want to cover it, but they were sending it to me, and I said, hey, I'm going to bring it up on my show, and we definitely, going to talk about it. But yeah, she was doing it to the veterans, and she doxed them and said she wanted to do harm, and it was really a mess. And so all of this was way before she doxed Monica from All About the Tea, or all these Monica persons. She have this in her for years. Like, this is not new for her, that she have been um uh doing all this stuff. So it's like, whoa, like what's going on? So it's not shocked when this happened. When I saw it, I said, wow, so this person have been doing this for years, because I'm like, I saw it's going back years ago that she have been doing this on her platform, where if she sucking into someone she would dox them and she would expose them. And I'm like, oh wow, wow, wow. Like let's not do that. But that's something that she would do. And I'm like, no, she won't listen to my advice. And I gave it from the heart. And just like this whole thing that happened with Jennifer and the whole thing with Nikki and all that, that could have been something great for her career, could have furthered her career actually. But she couldn't even capitalize off of that moment. She had to go on a whole nother platform because she did too much doxing other entities. Monica from All About the Tea, and then she was talking about the other minor that they said wasn't eating or something, that the Costco girl. It was real viral, and she didn't handle that situation right. So, but if she would have handled all those situations right, she would be sitting at over 100,000 right now. Like she would have been over 100,000 because she have helped cover this story with Jennifer and put Jennifer on the map, and to get Jennifer the way to get a show. I mean, get on, the talk. I mean, I'm sorry, not the talk, to get on the real. But yet she messed up when she was doxing all these entities and creating all these enemies. And if she would have just really just paid attention and just running, doing all that type of stuff, she would have did that. I'm like, oh, MG. So it definitely gets hard to watch. So when I got the news that someone sent it to my DM, I'm like, oh wow, so this is something. I was like, OMG, I'm definitely gonna cover it. I'm not gonna put the name in the title because you get these unnecessary trolls, but stuff like that. We definitely not gonna be dealing with that. But yeah, that was going on, and I'm like, why are we doxing like the innocent people? Like that ain't got nothing to do with this. Why are we doing this? Okay. All right. Now this story is okay. I'm gonna break this story down. Grab your tea. Okay, I got this picture up. Let me make sure. Got his picture up. Now, this story I got exclusively off on the Neighborhood Talk, but I was able to go on his page. Now, this is an actor that will be on Insecure. His name is Norman Towns. Norman Towns. I'm gonna call him Norman. Okay, so Norman is putting out that his ex-girlfriend is stalking him. And so the ex-girlfriend not only just stalking him and calling him all these different numbers, that she is sending new pictures to all of the Insecure people, Issa Rae, to all of the cast member on Insecure, to HBO, that she's sending all of this stuff to people, and it's like it's some new pictures. Okay. So, and she got a page that she is harassing people with, and also the number she just sending emails to all these type of people, and she emailed HBO. Let me see, who is this? Okay, this is HBO, and he don't know what to do. Now, mind you, he broke up with her. Let me see, because I got that receipt. I'm gonna have to post all this on Patreon. I got the receipts, honey. I got the receipts. Okay, so mind you, he saw this on her Apple Watch, and it said, "Quincy, are you picking me up?" And he said, "LOL, LOL," and taking you to your BF. No. And then he saw it that she was inboxing this Quincy. And then it's this the message. You can come. This is her. This is his ex-girlfriend saying this. You can come and get me, and we can F in the car. And then Quincy was like, I'll do that. So this dude on the picture that you see, Norman, he called his girlfriend cheating with this guy named Quincy. So he ended the relationship. And ever since then, she had been going around and just, harassing his jobs, and bringing food to his house, and it's like a lot. And I was like, I felt triggered to come and do a video on this. I mean, he have so many screenshots. Like, it is just so many numbers this lady is calling from. uh so many emails, and I have it all. And so if you're on my Patreon, I'm gonna upload all of this on my Patreon so you all can see it right now. I'm gonna just upload it all on my Patreon right quick, and then I'm gonna have to upload. I don't know how I'm gonna upload for my members. I'm uploading for my members too. Oh, give me a second. It's a lot of receipts here, and I think I can only upload 10 at a time. So give me a second. I'm upload these 10. I'm gonna just do 10, 10, 10. And this is a lot. And she's just really trying to mess up the man bag. And I'm like, when you're in a relationship, you do nudes and it's private, you know what I'm saying? And she using all of that and posting it to the people. Okay. So I'm like, whoa, okay. And I'm like, you obviously you got caught because you're dealing with this Quincy dude, and then now you broke up, and now you want to harass. Like, I ain't with that. Like, if we break up, we just gonna be broken up. Okay. Okay, you can put it on the members only on the community feed too. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. I have to do that for the members too. I'm definitely gonna do that to them because it's a lot. Because I was just screenshot because he posted it all in his stories like yesterday, and I was gonna go live yesterday, but I was like, man, I'm chilling. I'm watching my movies, and I'm still watching I was rewatching Power. So I said, I'm doggone going live today to talk about it. And I got the story off the neighborhood talk. Now we reached out to Norman. He have not responded. And it's probably hard for him to respond when he got a stalker that is literally sending him messages and emails and texts. It's kind of hard for us to get in the algorithm of requesting him to come on the show. But we did say we was going to cover this today and bring this up, and really felt bad. And I really want to know how this woman looked, you know what I'm saying, and why she did it. And here you are trying. This is what I read, right? That you want to get screwed in the car by Quincy, and now that the relationship is ended, now you want to go on this harassment track. It's not cool. Especially sending Issa Rae new pictures of him. Like, who does that? This is your bag. It's hard getting into Hollywood. And so when you get into Hollywood, you into Hollywood. And you here. But when you get into, and then you get into Hollywood, then your exes want to, email the producers. This woman emailing the producers, all type of stuff of him, of his new pics. So I'm gonna send him a voice note. Give me a second. Let me send him a voice note. Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Okay. Hold up. I'm gonna leave a voice note. Oh my gosh. Let me leave a voice note. Hey, what's up, bro? This is Wiley from the Wiley Show. I'm covering your story because I feel like your story needs to be heard. You're getting harassed by your ex, and I'm sorry that you're going through this. But I would love you to come on the show just to give us more information about how long you were dealing with this harassment. I'm covering it on the Wiley Show. I think that you an amazing talent, and you keep your head up, because I think that we as black men, we need to stand up for other black men, especially when they're getting harassed by their ex. You have a wonderful day, and I hope all is well, and I can't wait to see you in Insecure. Peace. Okay, so I sent him a message, and hopefully he respond. Y'all heard it here on YouTube first, okay? And I said, hey, we're going to bring this up. We're going to talk about this on it, okay? Talking about it's. I definitely sent him okay. Now y'all can send him a message too. Hold up. Some of y'all say y'all want to send him a message to come on the show. Okay, do not be trying to date him. Tell him to come on the Wiley Show. Give me a second. I'm gonna drop the link in here so y'all can tell him to come on the Wiley Show. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna drop it in there. Just say, hey, you should come on the Wiley Show. We should get into it on the Wiley Show. I'm gonna drop it. Give me a second. All right. I'm not trembling on my words. All right. I want to see how his ex look. And I hope she's not black. I really hope she's not black. I really hope she's not a black woman because I don't want to trigger the black women. I really want to know. Let me see. Let me just Google him for a second. Hold up. Let me see. Woman town. Let me see. Girlfriend. Okay, it could wait a minute. Oh, up. Insecure actor Norman Towns shares his crazy breakup experience from ex-girlfriend Shannon Jordan, who is stalking him. Okay, I have her picture. Oh, she's black. Oh. They said here is the myth story for the day. It's really messy and very crazy. Actor Norman Towns, who is known for having parts in Insecure in the affair, is going through a breakup right now and it's really nasty. He uploaded details on his Instagram. Man, I feel bad for him because it was seen that his now ex Shanice Shanice Jordan is stalking him like big time. Town said that he broke up with her after he saw a message of her saying she was asleep with him one night, someone else the next night, and was planning on sleeping with an NFL player the night after. Yep, I remember reading that. And she isn't taking it breakup well. He says that he doesn't know what to do because he's blocked her on all socials, had to change his number. She sent explicit pics to companies he's working with. She's sleeping outside of his house, making fake accounts in his name, sending food to his door, constantly emailing him every day. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. He has provided evidence and asked for help for anyone who has been through this because the police haven't done much after he filed 7 police reports. He even says he tried to get in a restraining order but was denied. He's tried blocking her number, emails like he was told, but he showed a video at how many numbers and emails she had. It's insane. Really crazy story. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, so I just put the name in and how she looks. She's beautiful. She's not even ugly. She's not even ugly. She's not ugly at all. I'm like, why is she doing? Let me pause the bitch. Hold up, y'all. Let me see, that's the thing. Give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna upload a picture. Y'all can see her. She's not ugly. Give me a second. I'm gonna let y'all see her because she's not ugly. But that she could be. It's just like, the guy broke up with her and triggering something. Yeah, she's very pretty. Okay, hold up. Let me let y'all see her. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh, I'm gonna have to downgrade the camera settings. For some odd reason, it don't let me move around. Okay, let me let y'all see a picture of her. Give me a second. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my green screen. Put it on my green screen right quick. Give me a second. Because she's very beautiful, by the way. I should reach out to her. What you think? Y'all think I should reach out to her? Okay, I'm gonna post a picture of him and her. There we go. Cause she's not ugly. They look like. Look, are you stalking him, ma'am? Are you stalking him? Don't be out here stalking him. I'm just saying, don't be out here stalking him. Come on now. Are you out here stalking him? Don't be out here stalking. I can't send her a voice note because her page is private. Her page is private. I can't send her a voice note. She might stalk me. Don't me. She might be trying to stalk me. But we sent him, we did send him a message, and hopefully he'll respond back. Give me a second. Give me a. We live now. Give me a second. That look like him. Okay, but this is what happened. He broke up with her because she was texting somebody and said, "Screw, I don't care. You can screw me in the car." That means she's in a relationship, and this guy she's in a relationship with is not a bad looking guy, right? And so he ended the relationship because then she was like, "Oh, she want to sleep with she gonna sleep with an NFL player," and so he be like, "Listen, you want to be sleeping around? I'm gonna end it." So I don't know what can he do. When you have people that's harass you, what can you do? It's nothing that you can do because number one, you a man. Number two, you're a black man, and the police not gonna take that serious unless she come in there and bust your window or your tires. But he can file a restraining order. He can file a restraining order, but that ain't gonna stop her probably doing what she's doing. He can do that, file a restraining order. If I were him, I would file a restraining order. That's what I would do. I would definitely do that. If I were her, I would definitely file a restraining order. If I were him, sorry, I would file a restraining order. What suggestions do y'all think he should do? Y'all let me know in the comments. What do y'all think he should do? Okay, comment below. What should he do? How can he get over this? Do you think he should file a restraining order? Like, let me know in the comments of what he can do. Okay, give me a second. Let me see what y'all gonna say in these comments. What do you think he can do? You never know how people look on social media anymore. The filters tells lies. But this guy definitely, you can see he's not a bad looking guy because you could check on television too. He had witnesses and he have evidence, and witnesses go to the authorities. But he said he went to the authorities. He needs to call his sisters or cousins. Michael Jackson said he need to call his sisters or cousins to take care of it quietly. Oh, they say he should go. He should get her body. Oh no! Oh no! All right. So when I heard of this story, I said, "Hey, I'm gonna bring it to the producers and see what they're gonna say." And if he want to call in, we definitely will open up the phone lines and let him call in for the show because we definitely would love to have that conversation with him on the show. Okay, give me a second. So I said, "Hey, we're gonna cover." They said, "Get his mama." See, y'all been doing. See, I thought y'all was gonna do the legal right. Y'all doing the pull up right. That's that. And no, Michael didn't lie. Like if I was Michael, I mean, if I was this gentleman, right here, I would get my sisters involved. I definitely would get my sisters involved. So we definitely gonna pray for Norman. I don't think no one should be harassed. I think that if you are doing it, you should be arrested. But I do believe he should get an order of protection. That's the only thing, or restraining order against her. And we definitely gonna keep y'all updated on this. And if some more stuff come with this story, I'll be the first one to let y'all know how this is gonna go, and we will definitely break it down to y'all right here today. Okay, all right. I said, talk to her. Maybe she needs closure. What closure? Like he broke. He broke up with her. She just need to move on. But I don't think that is right that you send my new pictures to Issa and to my other to my castmates. I don't think that's cool. Like them pictures is for us. This is on the private, and this just a lesson to anybody that when you have new pictures, it is best not to share them. it is best not to take them because you may get a person that will do you dirty to send it to your coworkers, to send it to your job. Like that's why it's not best to take any nude pictures. It's not good because, and then when you do that, it's called revenge P word. You can't do it. I'm just saying. It's called revenge P word. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I can't say the word because we get thrown out of we want to be monetized. Okay. He better stay away from that chick. I was like, what the world? He must have some good premium peen. And my thing is this girl, you didn't just want him only, you wanted other stuff. And when you dating a celebrity, things come with that. You different parties you go to. And so she tried to have it her way, you know. Yeah, she's crazy. Don't go near her. She will probably end up getting him locked up somewhere. Probably spend the whole day brushing his waves and looking in the mirror. Sorry, it's a no. What? So I'm a fan of his work, and so I when I saw the story, I said I'm going to stand up for my black brother, and I was going to do commentary on it. And I'm right there. I'm not for nobody getting stalked. And I said, hey, I was going to cover it. I know many people probably never heard of him, but I'm glad that we cover it here on the Wiley Show. So shout out to y'all for standing on here, allowing this to be covered on here. But I said, hey, I was going to bring it on the Wiley Show. Some of y'all gave some great suggestions that he should get his sister and his loved ones, but what if he ain't got no sisters, right? So that's another thing. What if he ain't got any sisters to do this? So that's another point. What if he don't have any sisters to bring up this? So that's something that we can definitely can bring up. So I'm gonna bring it up to, so I see y'all giving y'all comments, your commentary on there. That's smart and that is great. Thank you so very much. Okay. Now, it's another sad story. Let me take a break. Let me breathe. Wendy Williams. So Wendy Williams, she is not returning on the 4th. I don't know. It's not funny because clearly sis need a lot of help. They put out this lie talking about she had the Rona. We saw her looking like she was searching for a phone and she was having the vapor, smoking the vapor. She looked under the weather. She posted a clip that she was going to return on this Monday. She posted a clip that she's returning this Monday. And after she posted that, then let me go to Wendy Williams' page. Give me a second. Then they posted Wendy will not be returning with new shows on October 4th. She has been and continue to be under doctor's care and still not ready to return to work. We plan to return with new shows on October 18th. Her breakthrough case is no longer an issue and she have tested negative, but she is still dealing with some ongoing medical issues, and that is coke, drinking, and coke and all that good stuff. I'm just sad that now with this Wendy Williams situation, we are yet dealing with her not coming on the show. I do believe that she need to take a season off and just come back another year, because she can rest up, where she can get in the gym, whether she can get some therapy. But it's kind of hard focusing on that when you are, coming back into a show and you are still addicted to alcohol and cocaine. I do believe that is two of the things that she's battling with, in my humble opinion. I do believe that she needs to get help from that. And I do believe she needs to take a year off, maybe 2 years off of the show and say, hey, let me just take a 2 year break and then come back and do the show. Because as of right now, they post on the IG that she will not be returning back. So sad. So very, very sad. Just really, really sad, man. It's just sad. She talked about met the man wife where she was. Oh, yeah, she did. And so I want to take a poll with my producers really quickly. Press 1 if you think that the Wendy Williams show should be canceled. Press 1. Press 2, you think that she needs to just push through it and come on back. Press 1 if you think the Wendy Williams show should be canceled. Press 2, you think that the Wendy Williams show, she should just push through it. Press 1 if you think this should be canceled. Come on out of the bushes. Come on out of the bushes. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down out of the bushes. Come on down out of the bushes. Come on down out of the bushes. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down out of the bushes. Okay. Somebody said 1 and a 2. No, you press 1, you think that she should come back. Press 2, you think it should be canceled. Okay, I think it's y'all know what I'm trying to say. Okay, out of the bushes. Y'all better come on down out of the bushes. Okay. On down, come on down, come on down out of the bushes. Okay, you better. Okay. All right. How many more topics we got left over here? Give me a second. Let me see. All right. Here we go. So this was in the news too, you guys, that Jada and Will have an open relationship. And so people are just talking about this. And it was like, oh my gosh, did you hear that? Will? I'm like, y'all clearly not fans of the Smiths. We all knew that they sharing that puss and peen outside of the relationship. We know Will liked the Becky with the good hair and Becky with the silicone boobs. We already know that Jada liked the young man with the tattoos that wow her punani. We already know these things. So we're not shocked that Will and Jada have an open relationship. And this is why they've been married for years. This is why they were never divorced. Because you could bring on whoever you want to bring on in the relationship. Will can have his 12 or 13 girlfriends, and Jada can have whoever she want to have in the relationship. Right. Well, we ain't shocked. So this ain't no shocking news for me or for you or none of that. Okay. Don't trigger me out of the bushes. I'm trying to say, yes, they out the bushes. Yeah. So when I heard this, I'm like, this ain't shock. You know, then they said Will said he had a crush on Holly Berry. And I'm like, okay, Will, I'm not shocked. I'm here for it. I'm like, you do what you gotta do, child. Yes. They said Will just like her. They said will her say that through and take a bit. This is why he's going to Becky. He probably with the Becky already. And so this is why one thing about Will, we don't really know who he had been smashing because he keep his on the down low. But with Jada, we knew the whole August. I seen it with the entanglement. You know what I'm saying? And we all learned a new word. We ain't know nothing about no entanglement. But we looked that up, like, oh, that's that Will in August. And we saw that when they took the pictures together and all that. And that's that he came over this whole song entanglement. It was so funny. So we're not shocked at all that Will and Jada are in an open relationship. I like to be in an open relationship. If I was in a relationship like Will and Jada, I would be in an open relationship. Mm-hmm. And being in an open relationship, that means the relationship, um, you're not, you're not really dependent on just being with one person. You could be open with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And this open relationship is, I think personally, it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong to be in that type of relationship. I think that's a great thing, in my humble opinion. Because if you get tired of him, you can just call your little dip, like, come on over and tie it up. It's nothing wrong with it. You come beat it up. It's not wrong. It's not wrong with that. You go to your separate ways. I go my separate ways. I go get who I want to go get, and you go get who you want to get. So, if both parties agree, it's good. They just now admitted it. Didn't Tasha K tell us like 2 years ago? She did. That's great. She did tell us that 2 years ago. Tasha K told us that on her platform. That's another news. Like, I'm telling you, like, Tasha K told us that 2 years ago. But of course, they're not gonna give this black woman credit. But of course, over here on the Wiley Show, we gonna give her some credit. Okay, that's exactly what they're gonna do. And they already say Will like peeing and puss. Okay, that's what they say. They say he like boy, and if he do, that's okay. That's fine. But I'm not. I'm not gonna put it out there that he like both. I'm not gonna put it out there. Okay. You look like you saw a ghost for a minute. Yeah, I heard something at the door. I thought somebody was at my door. I thought, I thought somebody was at, I thought somebody was at my door. Anyway, okay, let's move on. I thought somebody was at my door. Anyway, I heard somebody talking. I thought somebody was at my door. Okay. I'm like, okay, let me go. I thought somebody was literally at my door. Okay. Our last topic that we want to talk about, and I'm so sad for this. So give me a second. I'm so sad when I heard the news. I was really sad. I think I teared up a little bit, but give me a second while I pull it up. Give me a second. Hold up. Our last subject here. And then we can open up the phone lines if we do get any callers. Because we haven't been live in 2 days. Um, Give me a second. Because I kind of did I tear up? I did. Porsha will not be on Real Housewives of Atlanta this season. And I was so hurt because Porsha announced that she's not gonna be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She's not returning. So I teared up because I'm like, I really wanted her on this show because I was going to cover the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I really want to know her storyline with the whole new dude, Simon, taking somebody's husband, marrying this African. And I really wanted to take my notes and really cover that, show. So when I got the news that she's not returning, I didn't care nothing about Cynthia. Cynthia was boring. Like, she was trash lately. But I was really hurt when Porsha announced that she's not returning. I'm like, what happened? Porsha not returning, Cynthia not returning. Now I'm still gonna tune into the Real Housewives and cover it for this show. I was gonna cover the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I did it at first, and I stopped. I should have continued. But if y'all want me to continue that, I could just watch it and just bring it up. But yeah, I definitely was hurt when Porsha announced that she's not returning. I teared up and I cried. So I don't know if they have I'm hearing from the grapevine, they have their own show and they're having their own episode, their own show with Simon outside of the Real Housewives. I'm hearing that. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. That's what I heard. So let me go back to Wendy Williams because I think we just got an update. Hold up. Go back to Wendy Williams. This on a Jasmine brand. They said, is Wendy Williams ready to put her to put away her purple chair, Wendy Williams may be ready to leave her talk show behind. Just a few days after the long-running talk show host announced her return, it was shared today, 9:30, that the show has postponed for a second time due to ongoing health issues. Following the announcement, a source close to the Wendy Williams show alleged this could be the end of the show, the source said. It was 2 years ago in 2019 when they announced that Wendy Williams renewed for this season and that we are about to be at a start of it, and yet there is no announcement of the show future behind the season. They added normally they would have made an announcement long ago, said, "Hey guys, we're going to the year 2025." Oh, so they're saying that okay, could this be the year of not having renewal? Oh wow, okay, okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. So we're gonna open up these phone lines. So we definitely not get that renewal, and I'm gonna open up the phone lines so y'all could definitely call in. So give me a second if y'all want to call in real quick. Also, too, y'all already I've get updates on Kelly Price. I don't have her picture up there, but Kelly Price definitely we don't she is no longer missing. She have, her lawyers, they went and talked to the people. She was taken off the missing list. And Ashanti got her masters back on her debut album, and then she's gonna re-record her debut album. She got her masters of her debut album. So that's gonna be great. So I'm just giving y'all an update on that. So thank you to that producer for letting me know that. And we're gonna open these phone lines. If you are available to call in because we haven't did a show in 2 days. So let's see if y'all gonna call in today. I'm nervous because I always don't know if we're gonna get some phone calls. So let me open up for that. Okay. And also too, Norman, if you're in the bushes, call in. If you're in the bushes. Wow, I'm just so glad I'm single. I don't got to deal with no psychos coming at my door and stuff. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That's one thing I can say. I'm at peace. All right, hold on. I'm open up these phone lines. I'm gonna let y'all call in. All right, there we go. Let me post a number on here. 646-716-8447.
Your show now, press 1 to hear important.
Your show is scheduled to start in 21 seconds.
Okay, 21 seconds. Kelly on the run. Wheelchair. She in a wheelchair? Oh my gosh.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
They said, I'm gonna be at your door, Wiley. No, don't come at my door. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey,
How are you?
doing wonderful.
You looking handsome.
Thank you.
But I just want to talk about Wendy Williams. I feel like Wendy, I don't know what she's trying to prove or what she feel like she has to prove, but at this point, Wendy has already paid her dues. She should be retiring and having a good life. I don't know why she feel like she needs to go out with this bang, but the bang she going out with is not the one she want to go out with. Wendy has did a lot, and she don't know when to sit down. Somebody need to tell her it's time for her to sit down and enjoy her life.
Facts. I agree. I think that.
And this,
No, I agree with you on that. Using yeah, I agree.
And this Norman guy, I don't even know if the woman is stalking him or he might be stalking her.
Really?
Yeah, he might be stalking her. He takes me as that type.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
I just look at him and I'd be like, no, she's not stalking him. He might be stalking her. Just look at him. I mean, post a picture. Look, there he goes. He's stalking her. He's trying to pillow talk all in her ear and some more. She's not stalking him. She can look. She can have a lot of men. He probably can't have, but only several women. After he started talking to them, they don't want him no more. Look at him, Wiley. Look at him.
So no, I believe that he's getting stalked. I believe that he's getting stalked. And let's just say if he is getting stalked,
that woman is not stalking him.
Let's just say this: if a woman is stalking you, how can you get away from a stalker? You know, so that's something.
Get a restraining order.
Okay.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Or if you see him stalking you, you bust their windows out with a can of green beans.
OMG.
If you see it, yeah. Come on now, Wiley. That woman is not stalking him. She's looking like a pot of collard greens. She ain't stalking him. He's stalking her.
Oh, so I hear your point, and I hear you, but you don't believe it. But he posted receipts. I don't know if you're on my Patreon. I don't know if you're a member. I'm gonna post it for the members as well of the receipts of this woman coming at him, you know, or inboxing him and
okay, well, post the
texting
receipts, and then somebody need to get at her. You need to send her a voice note and let her know that she don't need to be doing that.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, she's an attractive female. Why would you want to be stalking this man? Like you just too motherfucking look like you need to be on the front of a book cover for me. What I'm gonna do with you? He is the front page book cover. Come on, Wiley. Send her a voice note. She's a beautiful woman. You be talking about how beautiful the woman is all the time. I love that about you.
Yes. I hope that it be some type of resolve because with this, because he showed evidence of her doing this. One of the messages that was sent to this guy named Quincy that he took off her Apple Watch, that she said, hey, just let me F now. I won't damage you. And then she responded to Quincy, yes, you will. And she responded to Quincy and said, hey, you can come get me and we can F in the car. So it seems to me that she wanted her ice cream and cake and whipped cream too. Like she wanted all that.
I don't mean no harm, Wiley, and I understand that. Well, whatever she claims she said, but at the end of the day, don't no woman want no man that think he's prettier than she is. He needs to go somewhere and sit down.
So you're not believing that Norman is getting stalked. You don't believe that. You believe that
I believe that it's more to the story than what we got.
We gotta investigate this, and we gotta come back and we gotta break this down.
You're gonna come back and you're gonna drag their ass.
No. Oh gosh.
Okay. Come on, Wiley. Go get some interviews.
Yes, I'm gonna get the interviews.
Go bring her. Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling in.
Love you, Wiley. Have a good night.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Oh man, let's please work on don't come over with the bad language. Okay, 2054, calling on air.
Hi, yes. Hi, Wiley. It's Deania.
Hi.
Okay, I just wanted to talk about Wendy Williams.
Yes.
Okay, I feel like it's time for her to step down, just like the other caller said. You know, it's nothing left for her to prove. I think she needs to get some mental help and just live the rest of her days with the money she has right now. Hopefully she doesn't is not doing drugs, and if she is, this would be the time for her to step away. But I think even Charlamagne the God stated like that the studio was just propping her up, and I think that has been the case, because even the last several shows, like she couldn't remember names. Norman had to help her out a lot. She was stuttering. I mean, it's just sad to see her fall from grace, and I feel like it would have been better if they didn't have her come back, and she could have kind of left on a high note.
Right. And your health comes first. And if you forget names and your staff got to help you, it's okay to say, let me retire. This should be her last season and say, you know what? I'm going to retire. Even Ellen have to give up on her show because of all the mess that was going on. She knew like, okay, this is the last one, and it's okay. And maybe she can get into producing movies or writing stuff or helping the next person come up doing daytime television. It's okay. But as of right now, she's just not equipped to doing a show right now. I can look at her face and tell that she's not. This is, it had this show have really just should be the end of her life. Should be the end, and then she should go on to something else.
I think so. I think this has been a part of her life so long that it's part of who she thinks she identifies with. But she needs to find another hobby, because now, even lately, when she was giving out information, like I had already heard it from other people on YouTube or whatever, like it was kind of coming late, and like she just became like mean, like you're talking about bloggers who passed away. I don't know, and she was hitting on every person that came on the show. It's like, I mean, I know you're single, but let's not be desperate.
Right. And she don't have, and she get paid like an escort, to get it in. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Whoopi Goldberg pay like escorts allegedly. I think that Whoopi will get an escort and get them sexy escorts. And she ain't got to worry about flirting. Somebody can beat up her box, and she just give them a couple of coins.
Yeah, and her interviews, like when she did have on guests, but just were cringy. It was like it wasn't really flowing. She had the Greg guy, the white guy. He going through a divorce, and you hitting on him. It's like, what is going on? And then they had the whole episode of who could date Wendy and vote on the right guy. I'm like, what kind of mess? I don't know. I think she just needs to step down, and I think that people will use you as long as they can use you because they're getting paid. But she needs to put herself first and move on.
Absolutely. Okay. They said,
all right. And then with the Norman guy, let me just go ahead.
No, someone said she could just go live on YouTube drunk and still make a bunch of money and not have to worry about the contract. Okay.
She can. I mean, I think, if she would have just not come back this season, she could have just did, you could do come here and there. Like when there's the VMAs or special awards or something, people would like to see her that way. But it's just pretty sad, seeing her get pushed out in a wheelchair. But I also wanted to talk about Norman. I do feel like that lady is harassing him. I've seen women harass people that look 10 times worse than him. So why wouldn't they? He's a good looking guy. There's people I'm like, you harassing him and he looked like the bottom of my shoe. And there's a lot of pretty women who, I don't know, you can have low self-esteem and be pretty. Or maybe they're not used to somebody not, giving them what they want. Right. So I believe him because what does he, it's not really a good look for him either to say that somebody is harassing him. It makes him look people like that one lady who don't believe him. So I do believe that was the case.
Yeah. So, because I see the evidence of it, and I was like, man, that kind of be embarrassing that she's inboxing your job. Like, how would you feel you working and you inbox my supervisor, my peen pick, or me eating some punani to my castmates? Or can you imagine sitting at the Issa Rae? Like, no, don't be sending people my business. And he's in Hollywood, and you already know they messy. They gonna send it to other people.
Mhm.
Like, come
And they
on.
look at
And
his boss looking at him now.
right, like, oh, and a
That's
lot of
what you working with?
right, and a lot of studios do not want to have that unnecessary drama. Like, they would tell you, like, your job will pull you to the side. Hey, like, that's not that's not bring this to the workplace. Like, you need to take care of
Right.
home, because we're gonna have to let you go if you keep bringing your personal life to your job. And so he can miss out on opportunities because of that. It's no telling. But my thing is this: what can, like, this is why you got to be careful who you date, and because it sometimes can mess
Yeah.
some situation, because she's gorgeous, but don't tell if she have a mental problem. It's no telling that she probably missed that good peen, but she wanted some extra peen. She didn't just want his peen, or she just probably wanted to be with him because he's a celebrity and doors get open up for her to cheat on other guys.
Right. Yeah, and I think like if she was just coming after him and sending him things, like he could block her. But like you said, if she's going around to his bosses and his pastor and Lord knows who else, she is messing with his bag. And I think he does have to say something, because it's interfering with his life. So
yes. So when I saw the story,
hopefully
I
he
was
get a restraining order on him.
and even with a restraining order, it's like, it's still a piece of paper. That person, if they still creative, they still could be sending items, and this, it's just, I hope that she's not doing this, and I really just hope there's a bunch of bull. But I do believe that he is getting harassed, because he posted all this stuff on his social media, and I captured it all, because I was in that story just taking all the screenshots. And it's so sad because she's doing it with different emails, and then sending food to his house. Like, come on, stop it.
I know, and I think definitely this should just be a sign to everybody. Stop letting people photo you. Stop taking these video pictures of yourself, because they always come back to hunt you.
Absolutely. I stopped. I stopped this a while ago, because people, they could take it, they could put it on YouTube, they could do so much with it. So I stopped doing it. I used to be real free with my body, but I stopped because I'm a public figure now, and you never know what that person can do with the information that they have. Absolutely.
Right. Well, thank you for letting me call
No,
in.
thank you. Thank you so very much for calling in. Okay. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, the number is 646-716-8447. We had to bring the story on here. And I listen. I know y'all probably sent it to Norman. Hopefully, Norman get to call in. They say, I saw that pic. What? You saw my pic? We reached out to Norman. Hopefully he can call in one day. We would love for him to call in. I also want to say thank y'all because of y'all covering and watching the show. I'm sorry, stumbling on my words. We are now at 22,000 subscribers. Super excited. Our goal is to be at 30,000 at the end of the year. I would love to be at 30,000 by my birthday. So that could be possible if you make sure you are subscribed to the show. Tell your family, tell your friends about us. Subscribe. We would definitely be there close. Also, too, next year, we will be in Vegas. Okay, I want to make sure I get the dates. That will be on August the 26th, the 27th, and 28th. That will be 2022. So you can email us at wileyshow@gmail.com. Definitely, you can email us that, or and we will love to see him. I think we got about 10 people that RSVP that said they're coming, so that's good. And we will email you the hotel or where we're going to be at, so you can book your room there, so we all can get into the Ubers or the Lyfts to get to wherever we going, to the restaurants or to the club. Okay. Become a member today. Thank you to the members that are here that come through. We definitely got to do a members only. Now, I did buy the Boosie movie, and I don't know if y'all seen it yet, so we may have to do that on a members only, but I need to see, maybe I do like a members only Zoom I can do it on. I gotta see how do I screen share on Zoom because I did get to see our Boosie movie and I saw it. I'm not gonna review it right now because I did purchase it. So I'm trying to see if I could do it on the members, do it on Zoom and then screen share on Zoom. But if not, I would do it on StreamYard and just screen share it on StreamYard. Probably so. Okay. But I did see the movie. So we're gonna have to do the watch party either tomorrow or Saturday. We will take a poll either tomorrow or Saturday, members. We have to do a poll and see what day y'all available because I gotta write a paper. I'm gonna start on it tomorrow because I want to get it to my editor so they can edit it because I got to do a paper real quick for school and I got to do an exam. It's like a 20 question exam to do. So I want to do that. I look forward to seeing it. I heard it was truly something else. That's how, and I want y'all to rewatch it and we're going to have good. So make sure you get your memberships. We're going to do that and watch that. And I can just drop the StreamYard. Oh, we're gonna watch it. Yes. Okay. All right. So we don't have any more callers. Y'all know what to call in and speak on the subjects. Okay. This show was on for an hour. We want to say thank you all so very much for tuning in. This was lovely. Thank you to the 2 callers that called in. Okay. Maybe I need to start passing out the number in the streets to get more callers.
Exclusive. That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. This is the Wiley Show.
Y'all need to listen to that, okay?
Don't stop. Keep it going.
How do you become a member? Give me a sec. We're going to drop that in there. Someone asked a question. How do you become a member? I'm going to drop that link in there where you could become a member. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm gonna drop. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it. Hold on 1 second. I think I sent it to someone. Yeah, did you drop it, Deborah? I thought I sent it to you. Hold on, I'm gonna drop it in there. Give me a second. This is for the members. Oh, okay. Give me a second. I want to make sure because I want to make sure whoever want to become a member becomes a member. All right. Oh, you don't have it. Give me a second. I have the direct link. What did I do with it? I got it right here. Hold on, I'm about to drop it. Okay, here we go. If you want to, and I'm gonna start posting it. Thank you. We got a new member in the house. Hey. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got to do another live. There we go. Okay. 5464. You live on the air.
Hello, Wally. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, this is Jessie. I want to talk about Porsha for a second.
Okay.
Okay, I think Porsha, she quitting her job too fast because I think that this guy is going to do her exactly how he did Fallon. You know what our grandma and auntie say, you get them how you lose them, or you lose them how you get them. And I think it's going to be one of Porsha's friends that's going to come around and get Body, whatever his name is,
Simon.
take him right from up under Porsha. And she's going to be calling Ricky Smiley, asking Ricky Smiley for her job back. And then calling Andy at Bravo, asking him to give her a peach. So she needs to slow down. They're not even married yet. I think she gonna regret it. That Go Naked hair not selling that well. And those little cheap blankets and throws she sells. It's not gonna work out. She needs to keep her. She should have left Ricky or the Real Housewives.
So what you're saying is that she is quitting these jobs because she's getting married to a man with money. I said it too. So she do need to. I would say keep your jobs as a woman, because some women lose themselves once they get married. And she already had her career. She had the radio show. And she had the Real Housewives. Right. Keep that. I won't quit that for no man.
Right. So why would she quit? And they not even married yet. And what if she end up just like Fallon with no money at all? Because I don't think Fallon even received money in the divorce.
Oh, spouses support. I don't think she got any. Wow.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And Porsha gonna be the same way. And she quitting the Ricky Smiley show and the Housewives. She gonna end up broke. It's just. You know,
because the Real Housewives is an easy check. You only just let them come in with some cameras.
Yeah, they pay.
They
pay them.
Yeah, that's the easy check. So you're right about that. Well, I thought about it. I'm like, oh, you said it. So yeah, you're right. I agree with you on that, caller. So I would ask you.
Wiley. Go ahead.
How did you feel about this Norman situation of him getting stalked? I don't know if you heard about the story that we covered on the show. Do you think that this man getting stalked by this woman?
I think so. She had those crazy eyes. Even though I'm in LA. I'm in LA. They all live in my neighborhood. Those cute ones with those. She crazy. I'm in LA. Like they say, I'm in the trenches. She look crazy. I think she's stalking me. But you know what? I want you to reach out to her because it's three sides to every
It's three
story.
sides. Okay,
You know
I'm gonna reach out to her. I'm gonna definitely. Oh, we should have said it because she might end up on another channel. But I'm gonna send her a DM. And just see, because
there's no telling. We just seeing his side of the story, but there's no telling what he did to that girl. But she do look crazy. Look at her. She's kind of crazy now. All right, Wiley. Thank you so much for taking my call.
I hope you come to Vegas because if you're in LA, you close to Vegas. So hopefully you come to Vegas next year.
Oh, okay. Next year. Okay.
It's next
year.
Well,
let me know. Yeah, I'm in LA, so
okay.
I'm always traveling. I will for sure go to Vegas.
Yes. Okay. I will keep you
Wiley.
updated. All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. She said she looked crazy.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye-bye. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to reach out to her. I hope nobody try to steal my interview. Oh, that's something we got to keep under the trenches because, baby, they'll come take that interview in a second. Won't even give me no shout out. They didn't even cover the story, but they will snatch that interview in a second. I'm just saying. Did I say it? Did I stutter? They will take it in a second. Didn't even cover the story. I did all the legwork, and they end up on a whole nother story. And they end up on a whole nother show. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. I'm just saying, I'm just keeping it real. Give me a second. Let me scroll down. Let me make sure. Oh, man. Man, thank y'all so very much for calling in. Thank y'all so very much for calling in today. Man. Listen. I've done that for 2 interviews that I said I was going to do, and they ended up on other platforms. So I got to be careful with that, saying that and stuff like that. Now, we did send some emails or some other stuff. And we never shared it. We just waited Because one person said, yeah, come on, and blah, blah. I was like, okay, we keep it on the down low now, you know. These people won't even worry about these people of an interview. Okay. Tell Riley to read a few pages at night on here. All night on a page of what? No, I don't really read books on my platform because these authors, unless you get their permission, they, you know, it was one page. He was reading like major books. I think he was reading major like authors, and Mary Trump sent him a flag, and he don't ever read books no more. But I review books. Like I'm gonna rereading Timothy Bland, one of his books. I'm gonna read that. I'm gonna try to bring him back because I'm gonna read that. So we started the Wiley Book Club where I come up present a book and we would read it and we would review it. It was one of the books I've read Meth Monster, I read Boys Like Me. Now I'm gonna read Murder in the Beef Sector because I heard it was a good book. And I'm also going to read that way. Oh, any updates on Kaylin Walker? Oh, no updates. Give me a second. Let me see. Let me text him. Can I text him? We read Jason Lee book. Can I text him? Let me see if I can text him. Give me a second. Hold up. Let's see what we get. I didn't get no updates. Do anybody got any updates on him? Hey, I would have texted. I forgot his number. So give me a second. Any updates on? Do anybody got any updates on Kaylin Walker? Somebody that know how to get the court records? Cause we ain't hear nothing from him. He all quiet. His name of is Kaylin Walker. Hold on, let me see. No, I ain't got no updates. I gotta find out with it. I ain't got no updates on that. So if y'all got any updates, y'all let me know. Any updates? Any updates? Okay, let me see. Let me see any updates. No, I don't have any updates. I would love any updates. They say YouTube streets. Let me see. I'm double checking. I'm double checking. Let me text one of my producers, the one that be knowing. Let me text her. Let me text one of my producers. Yeah, the update's gonna be him in jail. Listen, I don't have no major updates on that. I would definitely keep y'all updated on that. Any other questions? I would definitely keep y'all updated on that. Definitely. Definitely gonna keep y'all updated on that. Okay. 8997, caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley,
Hey.
how are you tonight?
Doing okay.
Look, I was minding my business, and I heard you on the thing, and you had me tickled with that praise break. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
You tickled me with that praise break. But anyway, Will and Jada. I just got to say, don't nobody want Jada's wrinkled toe up puss. And Will, he ain't 1996 fine no more. I mean, he fine, but he ain't what is the Independence Day fine no more. So who cares if they have an open marriage? They've been had an open marriage since they've been married. I really don't care. As far as Porsha, she'll be back. She'll be begging Ricky. Ricky smiling for her job back. She gonna bet her eyes and say, baby, PJ need a new tennis bracelet or something. He gonna give it back to her and stuff. But baby, you keep doing what you're doing. I am claiming that victory for you for those 30,000 subscribers by your birthday. When your birthday, baby?
November 11th. I'll be 31.
What? To be 31 again? Oh my goodness. Well, I want to wish you a happy early birthday and stuff. You have really tickled me. You gave me something to occupy my time while I was cooking dinner. I sent my little boy in the other room so I can really hear your commentary. I love you, and you have a great night.
Yes, thank you, Miss T.
Okay.
All right. Oh man, it was amazing. We met her when we was in Atlanta for Monique's show. And that's the thing. That's why I'm going back to work because I used to be like my little traveling money. When I went, it was me, Day. We went to a Monique comedy show. And I wish that Day stayed in Atlanta, but she moved back home. But I wish she would have stayed in Atlanta because there's somebody there. But I went there and I remember I saw Miss T. So that was definitely great. Yeah, so my birthday is November 11th, you guys. So save up your coins. We want $31 per subscriber. Okay, $31 birthday gifts. So save up your $31. Okay. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, $31. All right. I could do it. We didn't like it. Okay. All right. I want to see the $31 cash apps. Okay. For my birthday. So make sure y'all save it. $31. Okay. All right. Per sub. Okay. I could do it. We didn't like it there. I like Atlanta, I'm gonna go back. And it's yes, I'm going live on my birthday. I really want to be in Atlanta for my birthday. So tomorrow I got this interview, and I'm only working for them just for my birthday money, so I can go to Atlanta for my birthday. They said Atlanta perfect for you, but I'm an old lady and I don't like the business city life. Yes, Atlanta is perfect for me, and there's so many people in Atlanta. I could be on Tasha K podcast. Oh, is this Tasha K? Anonymous, you live on air? Hello,
Wiley,
yes.
I just want you to do everything that you want to do. You are so excited about it.
Yes, thank you.
I'm just sitting on here enjoying the live. I see ain't nobody calling in. Let me call the fucking. You over there drinking them Red Bulls by yourself. You ain't got to do that, but.
Okay. Well, we thank you so much for calling in. Did you enjoy the topics that we talked about today?
I absolutely did. I love the topics that you talk about every day, and I just love to tune in and hear you talk and hear you laugh.
Yes.
And you be laughing, and I know exactly what the fuck you be laughing at. I just love it. I think you're doing great at what you're doing. You keep up the good work. Wow.
Well, thank you so very much for calling in.
And I'm an old head.
All right,
so
thank you.
I just, got with the new smart tube TVs and things. So I'm just rocking with Wiley.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Yeah. So for all the old heads, get you a smart TV.
Yes.
So you can look at Wiley while you're talking to him.
Yes, get a smart TV.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Get a smart TV.
Love you, Wiley.
Love
Keep
you.
doing what you're doing, bro.
All right. Oh man. Oh yeah. So now I talk about why they talk about simple topics. I really want to ask y'all this. Just bringing this up, and this is something I was triggered. I really didn't get triggered, and I was having dreams about Haiti and about how they was treating Haiti, and I was having dreams about our president. And I don't like it because I feel like we tell people, even on this show, I get so excited around election time. And I say, go vote, get Democrats. And now I'm going to pause that and start saying this. We must research who we vote for. Because the way that I seen Senator Tim Scott and Senator Cory Booker, the way how they fail to give us the George Floyd Police Accountability Act, that hurt me. And I'm so hurt that we have all these Democrats in office. We have them in the White House, and I'm hurt that we're not getting something from the table. And I was triggered these last 2 days because we put so much on our brothers and our sisters to go vote. Vote for Democrats. And what do? We go vote. We vote these Democrats in office. But I feel as though that they're not moving fast enough for us. I do believe that we need to do a national, international protest of staying at home and don't vote at all, to send a signal to the Democrats that we're not one to play with. Either you're going to do for us or we're going to sit our behinds at home and not going to vote you in. Because I feel like this is really sad, and I was triggered. They let us down. I think they let down George Floyd family. I think they let down African American people because we vote in huge numbers when we talk about voting for president. Now, midterm election, we don't vote like that. Do a midterm election, but when you talk about general election, Black women coming out 90-some%, Black men coming out 80-some%. The two biggest demographic is Black folks voting for Democratic Party. Without us, there's no Democratic Party. There's no Democrats. But how they're doing, how the president moving, you're moving too slow when it comes to Black issues. I'm going to say it again. You're moving too slow when it comes to our issues, to our, addressing, increasing Black entrepreneurship, decreasing the taxes, making sure college, counseling student loan debt. Like, it's a lot of things that they could be doing for us. But when you call for our vote, we're going to do this, we're going to change, we're going to do blah, 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 and they don't do nothing. And I'm tired of telling my brothers and sisters to go out and vote, and we don't get nothing from the table. Okay? If you want to see different type of people, maybe we need to look at other different type of candidates and stuff like that. And I can't even come at Kamala Harris because she ain't the president. She's the vice president. I think they use her for like Black issues and immigration. You kind of set up for failure when you continue a racist policy that Trump did back in his administration. Then you use that same policy to treat our Haitian brothers and sisters like trash. That didn't make me feel good. I was literally having dreams about that and really feeling it for these past couple of days. But I'm here, so I just have to say this, and we'll see how the next election go. If I vote, if I don't care. I'm not going to pressure people to go out and vote when their elected officials not doing nothing for them. Why tell them to vote when you get in there and you do the same thing like everybody else been doing? Absolutely nothing. That's just something I want to say. Give me a second. I don't know if anybody want to call in and speak on that, but that was something that was really triggering me when it comes to this election. That was really triggering me lately. That was something that was triggering me, and I said, "Hey, I just don't think that we should be rushing to go vote when we're not getting them from the table." So yeah, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. So, I'm gonna bring this video to a close. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I want to give a special shout out to the producers. Thank you so very much. I want to say shout out to y'all. And shout out to the people that did call in. We'll be back tomorrow for another video. Hopefully we got some good topics. I know it was really hot in the streets these past couple of days and it was getting kind of dry, but I was able to scoop up some topics for tonight. So hopefully we got some good topics for tomorrow and for this weekend. Okay. And then I'm going to do something for my members for either Saturday or Sunday. We can watch on for members only the Boosie movie. Because I did purchase it, and I'm gonna let y'all watch it with me. We said we can come in and do some commentary on that movie. No, I'm not gonna eat no hot Cheetos. Like, no, I haven't had no hot Cheetos in a while. Absolutely not. I really want to get this allergy together because like my nose be like running. Like, come on. Thank you so very. They said good show. Thank you, Tea Time. Thumbs up. Thank you. And we've been gone for 2 days, and it was good to be back. It's good to be back. Where's Icon, the voice of New York, Wendy? Where's Conservative? Where's the R. Kelly publicist? Yo, what a break. Call Oh, 9867 caller, you on the air.
Hey, Wiley, how are you doing?
All right.
Hey, chat. This is Wake from New York. And, I had to make sure I call in before you ended. So I'm just going to go through a lot of things that you mentioned a little bit, but not take too much of your time, Wiley, as well as the chat people. The Jill and Will Smith open marriage. So everyone knows marriage is different for each party, right? Like, whatever works for you, works for you. But I feel like Will never wanted to be in an open marriage, and I think Jada's the one that wanted it, but because Will really loved her, he decided to go into an alternative lifestyle that went against who he truly was. And he was like, you know what? I'm already in love with her. I'm just going to try it out. Jada, I feel like, never truly loved Will as much as she loved Tupac. I just don't know, but I just feel like I feel like Will is competing against a ghost. Now, we all know open marriages has been a thing and stuff like that. I don't know if I can do it, Wiley. Like, I just feel like it's a cause for trouble. But I do think swinging as a married couple I think is more palatable than your boo having an open relationship. Like, how does that work out? Like, why get married? I guess someone needs to come up and discuss like the nuances of like what can and can't happen, what should happen. But can you imagine, like, what if your husband or whoever is the one that's in a relationship and you sitting like boo boo the fool? Like, do you get jealous? Should you get jealous? Like is it like certain day they see the other person? Like, how does that work out? Like, I just feel like we're doing that. Why are we married? Just for the benefit of marriage? Like, I don't know.
I think I think it's a fun marriage where you could be open, be free. It's just a new marriage, a new version of marriage, and I'm down for it. Now I'm here for it. I would love that, because sometimes you get tired of being with the same person all the time that you want to be with somebody else. I think, and Will and Jada have been married for a long time.
Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so let's say, did someone just say, if I'm the R. Kelly, girl, Elizabeth Hill, don't be playing me like that. That I am not R. Kelly publicist. Okay, like, I feel offended that you think that my voice is too unique for that. But no, Wally, I feel like if someone is in a marriage, I think you need to explore sex together. And sex is an art. So there's many ways where you can be very adventurous, right? You can do Kama Sutra. You can do tantric, you can do shibari, like those who are into Japanese bondage and stuff, and really explore together. As well as go to dungeons and stuff, right? And not do the same bore that you do. And also, there are also sex clubs out there that you could explore with your spouse without us bringing other people to the relationship, because that's too many body fluids. That's too many. Like, how often we getting tested? Like what's their habit? Hence why this is just me and my little ideology. I feel like if you've been married for a while, and I am not married, so married couples, you don't gotta listen to me, okay? I feel like to spice things up, I think once every 2 years, the married couple should swing with another married couple. That don't mean have an open marriage. That means swing one time to spice it up and then keep it pushing. That I can agree with, but we're not going to be swapping spit, you swapping spit, and then we swapping spit. No, we're not doing all that, okay? Also, while you mentioned a lot about Porsha leaving, I don't truly care about that. Like, she'll be back. Now, the politics, okay? So, Wally, I don't know if you've been on Clubhouse lately, but there's been a lot of conversations when it regards to this presidency, right? I'm kind of like slightly disappointed in the Democratic Party that we're back at square. I don't know what is wrong with my political party. I don't know if you're a Democrat, Wally, so I'd like to just say just to make sure, because we can change whatever, right? It's whoever we align with. I just feel like it's very inept. Like, there's no reason to not get anything passed, because we have the House, we have the presidency, we have the Senate. Like, we have all three. Like, so there's just a tie between the Senate. We have Kamala, who can do that tiebreaker. Why are they taking this to? Why they dragging their feet? I feel like they dragging their vagina off on some concrete or something. Like, what is happening here? I'm super disappointed in Biden. I'm super disappointed with what they did to the Haitian immigrants compared to the Afghanistan people. Of course, we know we're happy that we're able to bring Afghanistan here. I'm upset at how they withdrew the U.S. military. I'm upset of like how there's like how they treat Black immigrants compared to those who are not Black. And then how they doing the budget, the infrastructure bill, all these other shenanigans. And then again, we're going through a government shutdown. Didn't we have that during Obama presidency? It's kind of like every time I think Democrats is on the roll because we have more conservative Democrats with the progressive Democrats. They just can't get it together. It's like they're children. It's like they're children, but they're messing up with our cash. Like, this is affecting the American people. What are y'all doing? Like, I don't know about it. I feel like that Trump can come in and win again. I really feel like if he comes back, because he came back in Georgia, right? And his thing was like, oh, I think let's take America back again or something. I really feel like Trump can swing in because now we're going into mid-elections. Trump can swing in, Republicans can get that house, and I think it will be detrimental to the Democratic Party. That I feel like I won't know. I mean, I'm from New York. Like, New York will always vote Democrat. Even if I don't vote, we're going to get the Democratic vote. But I feel like they don't deserve my vote anymore. I don't know. How do you feel, Wiley?
I personally, I think that we have to require so much for the Democrats, and I think that we need to make a shift. Whereas we get other type of Democrats in office that going to be radical and just come in and just really change. We really haven't gotten something really from the table. If we go back to President Johnson, we need a president that is going to get bills passed like President Johnson, the Voters' Right bill, the public accommodation bill, stuff that really helped us. But we need like a president say cancel and student loan debt. Boom. Making sure that we make marijuana, making sure that's legal in all states. Like, and really helping Black entrepreneurship, making government grants, giving government grants to Black-owned businesses and stuff like that, making home ownership, helping people to get free credit classes, helping them work on their credit, and the government fund these programs so you could become first-time homeowners. It's things that really need to happen. And I was really hurt that the George Floyd Police Accountability Act did not get passed. I think Senator Tim Scott did a bad job. And I think Cory Booker should have really spoke up and said, "Listen, I made a deal with the I made a deal with the police unions, and here you are, you don't want to do that." But he have to keep talking about they're not your friends. You got to be out. We know we're gonna need Democrats, excuse my language, that got the cojones to really come out here and battle with these Republicans, because when they get in office, they pass whatever. They don't care. They're gonna do it for their constituents. And I think we need the same Democrats, is when they get in power, they need to use their power and not sit on the sidelines with us and not doing their job.
I agree. And with Biden, he's very he's kind of like a conservative Democrat, right? And he's very old school. He is not like an AOC or a Bernie Sanders, right? Which is more like on the other side of being super progressive. So as a party, we're not even cohesive. And Republicans know that. I would say this, I don't like Trump leadership. We can all say he was not a good president, but he did what he had to do for his party. Okay,
Thanks.
Like he made sure he bailed out all his people. He made sure he passed all those laws. It's kind of like, I don't care if you don't like me. I'm gonna look up for mine and me and mine. Like before I leave, I'm gonna hook you up. It's like, hey, I'm gonna hook you with this job because you're my homegirl. Democrats like, what are you doing? Like, this is your time to shine. You have 4 years of this. Then they're gonna come up with the same spiel. What's gonna hurt for Biden is going to be how he handled Afghanistan. That's going to be detrimental. The Haitian immigrants, detrimental. The promise of the George Floyd law that never passed, right? And then also the coronavirus cases are increasing up, right? There's so many things against it that I don't even think Kamala should even run as VP. Because even run as president. Because let's call a spade a spade. She was there as a token. Right? Both of them were not my picks for president. They're too, like, Biden just needs to, give it up. It was a sympathy play. And all of us, I will say for myself, I'm not going to speak for anyone else, I feel like the racial crisis was at its all-time high, that I really feel like under Trump presidency, if he had won again, the amount of life of Black people would have been, like, eradicated, right? Because he festered these racial wars to the point that Twitter had to take him off, right? Like, he was doing propaganda. He really, really mobilized those voices, especially in the rural communities worldwide, to feel empowered, right? And for that, he was a great leader in that respect, right? He went in there and he told you who he was. He's not a politician. He's a regular Joe Schmo, and he took that. He doesn't do word salads like the like real politicians. What you see is what you get. He's an a-hole, and he will always be an a-hole. Now, any Republican that's trying to run is trying to take stuff from the Trump manual, because most Republicans are Trumpians, right? Like, a Trumpian and a Republican are two different people, right? Like, it's like you got the extreme and the extremist, and Trumpians are more extreme level, right? They like on the QAnon. They still believe that Trump really won the election. They out there with the conspiracy theorists. They're like, okay, cool, but they are waiting to mobilize, and I think they're gonna come out in droves, especially with the voter suppression that's happening in all of these red states. So I'm very curious on how this is going to affect the Black community, because as always, they rely on us to bring them into office, and when they're here, it's like we're like chopped liver, right? Or they treat us like dirty water, right? And I think that's highly disrespectful. After Stacey Abrams has done her due diligence to flip Georgia blue, that never happened in over 20 years or so, and we had so many red states that actually flipped blue, that actually tripped blue, that you just not going to care about Black people. Like, it's just like, so what are we? Like, do no one cares about us? Like, I know people don't care, but geez, thank you for letting us know you don't care. And the fact that we don't hear anything from Kamala is really damaging, right? It's really damaging. I mean, it's just so sad. So I think it's going to hurt us as a party. I really think we should, like, split. I don't know how. I don't think we should have a two-tier political system anymore. I think we need to move on to three-tier, or like, because I feel like none of those people or none of the parties are for the voices of us, wherever you go with it, right? Like, so I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to change who I vote for, and really think about it. Like, I just gave my vote away because I'm like, we gotta get Trump out of here, right? Like, I don't think I even care. I was like, I just don't want him.
Right.
That's how I voted. I just don't want him.
And I think a lot of people, I think a lot of people voted for that reason. And then also the country was shut down and it reopened, and it was a whole bunch. But regardless of what it is, this is going to be we next year. I do believe we may lose the House. I think Democrats may lose the House. They may lose the House and they may lose the Senate, because that's the midterm election. And usually voter turnout is not that high during a midterm election. And then also too, you got a lot of voter ID laws, a lot of the laws have changed. So I don't see Democrats really winning both houses next year. So we're going to see how that's going to turn out on the midterm election. But I had to bring it out because I think they need to do more, man, because this first year of Biden administration, I don't feel the love of him doing something for the Black community. So I had to do that. But
They never do. But you know what? I think what's going to happen is Trump is starting early, right? The Republicans are kind of starting early for campaigning. And there's a lot of House people that's campaigning now for the House, right? Because they know we need a shift. Like this, so I don't see anything right now for the Democrats for the mid-year, right? And now with so many voter suppression thing that's happening, although it's a low turnout, I do feel like at the same token, there's still more white people in the world, especially in those rural. Like, let's be honest, America is mostly Republican, right? Like, the only places that's liberal is like the far west and the far east. And it's a select, but if you look at America as a whole, it's a Republican place, right? We only get saved based on the bigger states like California and New York that have a lot of electoral votes. We can get about Texas and forget about Florida, right? They're all right to go. But I feel like if they start doing it now and then having people like us who thinking differently, right? Because this is the discussion a lot, especially on Clubhouse and things like that, to make us question why are we voting for people that can't even handle it together? Why are we at this stage where the government has to shut down? And why is the government? I mean, I'm sure it shut down during Trump, but everything happened during Trump. But they don't care about that. They're gonna look at like the Democrats can't handle stuff. Like you got to think about how they're gonna shift the narrative, right? And how they're gonna shift the story. And it's gonna be very damaging because there's nothing that they can do. And what's even more detrimental is what happened to the Afghanistan women and how the women's rights is under siege, and the fact that Kamala didn't do anything or say anything about it, especially because she is Asian, you know, and her mom is Indian. Not and everyone knows, like in Indian history, Pakistan was a part of India at one point, right? And they split off because of religious matter. And of course, that's nothing like Afghanistan, but it's kind of like close nearby. And not say anything, it's kind of like, girl, what are you doing? This was your time. This was your time to shine. And you're supposed to work for the Black population. Like, you're Black too. Okay? And this is what I mean. This is what I mean. I don't think we will ever have a full Black, non-biracial, okay, person. Okay? I feel like we need a full Black person, like Black parents on both sides, not just biracial stuff. No shade to no biracials there, but sometimes they can't have policies that mostly cater to Black Americans as much as they would like, because I do feel like they get pushed back. Like, okay, so you care about Black people? How about on the other side? You know, like they got a teeter-totter between, compared to someone that's full Black, like, bro, of course I'm going to worry about that. But yeah, I'm glad that you discussed this, Wiley, because I'm very concerned about where we're going to go in 2024. And I'm very concerned about my vote. And I really hope we need some fresh young people and have these old people, these old frog croaks, to sit their tails down. Because other than that, they're too traditional for me. You know, we need the young bloods there, you know? But yeah, that's all I have to say for now, Wiley.
Thank you so very much for calling in.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I definitely have to call in, especially when you talk about politics and stuff like that. And I'm telling you all, like, you will love. I mean, if you're on Clubhouse, like, they always have these words, and I'm not even going to discuss the reparation things that I feel like they need to talk about in regards to Black Americans. I do feel like that needs to be a discussion. I haven't heard anything about that, anything about the student debt being canceled, you know, and we invested so much time into things that I feel like could have been appropriated to different tasks, right? 20 years in Afghanistan, that money could have been invested into Black communities, into educational, into healthcare. For those who don't know, they're trying to cut Medicare costs, right? With physician reimbursements, which is a big problem, because if they cut that, because about 20,000 physicians retired last year. If they cut Medicare costs, right, that means a lot of physicians are not going to take Medicare patients as much as they want because they're not getting paid for it, right? So, and that affects our stuff. And lastly, before I go, so security probably won't be here for us anymore. Like, it's kind of like, yo, like, we can't rely, like, while we're now 30s, when we get older, we cannot rely on Social Security. That may not be here. So there's a lot of social programs that is no longer going to be here that we got to start thinking about the other saving nest. And that's what I have to say, because, you know, I chat a lot, and sometimes, you know, I don't want to keep talking and talking and talking.
Well,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling in. Thank you.
No problem. Have a great night.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. All right. So thank you so very much. We just never know who's going to call in and speak on the subject. Thank you so very much. We will see you all again. Tomorrow we will have the phone lines open up, and we will definitely have that open up so you all can definitely call in tomorrow. Okay. All right. Thank you so very much. The number is did you get that bug? What do you mean? Why did you get that bug? I don't know. Thank you so very much for calling in. All right, so we will see y'all in the next live. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Wiley Show, Instagram at Wiley Show. You can also follow me on Twitch, the Wiley Show TV. We are live over there on Twitch, and also you can become a member. Members in Patreon, we will have a movie night on. I think we're gonna try to do Saturday or Sunday. I'm gonna do a poll and see which one I'm gonna try to either do on Sunday. Okay, definitely. They said, Wiley, is that your sofa? No, that's a green screen. That's a green screen. No, that's not a sofa. I want to show y'all green screen. Hold on 1 second. That's nothing but a green screen. You can do this as the backdrop. You can do this as the backdrop. That's nothing but a green screen, you guys. Okay. Okay. Green screen. All right. Green screen. We will be doing Two Man and a Lady. Sometime next week. We will be Deborah show will be returning. Two Man and a Lady sometime next week. So we will see y'all there. But no, that's a green screen. Okay. Y'all be saying, they said, I'll be thinking that's why. Yeah, that was my crib. Oh, wow. No, green screen. They said, do you watch Big Brother? No, I don't watch Big Brother. Okay. And we haven't done Two Man and a Lady in a while. So I'm texting my them now and to see when can we do it. So I'm thinking we're gonna do Monday. I think we're gonna be back on Monday. Yeah, definitely we'll be back on Monday. Lies, you tell Wiley you've been had that penthouse. No, I wish, one day I'll have a house like that, but no. Oh no, that's not our house. That's not our house. Not at all. Okay. All right. So thank you all so very much for calling in. And one day though, the first Black Big Brother winner was last night. Really? Wiley will have a house like that one day. Okay, yes, one day. Okay. I want to talk to y'all later. Thank you all so very much. And shout out to the 22,000 subs. I'm so happy. Thank you all for that. And I will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all. Peace. Can you put some of that in the air fryer for me? Yeah. Oh, I think I got some chicken wings in there. I don't know if I got some more drumsticks. I know I have chicken wings. Put it in the air fryer for me. Yeah, I'm done. I'm actually done with the episode. I'm done with the show. Put that in there. And what we gonna watch tonight? Because I know we watch Power. You can just put on some other type show. Yeah, because I know we already seen like Power and stuff like that. So it's your night. Whatever you want to watch, we'll sit and watch that. Okay. Definitely. Yeah, because I already know that whatever you want to watch, you can watch that because we pretty much seen all the Power. What other show you want to watch? Oh, you want to watch what show? Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, we could just watch that. What? Am I still live? I'm still live? What? so still live? Oh no, I should not still be live. Y'all in my personal business. Bae, I'm sorry, Bae. I'm still live. Oh wow. No. Yeah, put that in there for me, please. I got like a drink in that freezer. It's kind of like frozen. It's like that fruit punch. Put that in the sink so I could defrost and stuff like that. Yeah, if we could definitely defrost and stuff like that. Yes, I'm gonna drink that. And I got some cupcakes in there. Also, babe, can you bake me some coffee? Yeah, 2 creams, 4 sugars. Can I get 2 creams and 4 sugars, please? Yes, 2 creams and 4 sugars. Because I got to do this paper. Yeah. Yeah, 2 creams and 4 sugars. Mm-hmm. I said, you got cupcakes and you try to lose. And you try trying to lose weight. Why y'all still? I didn't even know I was still live. I'm still live. Oh no. I'm still live. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. I thought we were done. I didn't know we were still live. Let me end this. Okay, hold up. The strawberry, I got like a strawberry cupcake, and I got the chocolate rolls. I already ate the Fruit Loops, the fruit roll-ups. All them fruit roll-ups is gone. I drank the case of that pop, that soda. So I think, yeah, I got some more of that chocolate rolls, and those strawberry rolls is over there. Yeah, so we can eat some of that. Okay. Yes. 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 Did you get the coffee done? Yeah, give me the 2 creams and 4 sugars. Yes, the 2 creams. Yeah, 2 creams and 4 sugars. Yes. Oh, I'm still on here. Let me log out.